Hello, wealthy family. How is everyone today? Sitting out here waiting for a smoothie for my son. I'm so excited that he's addicted to smoothies now because he used to be addicted to candy, but now he gets his sweets from somewhere else. So I'm happy for that. But not going to be too long today. I just wanted to kind of jump in and share some insight about different ways how you can keep your vibration high, keep your mentality high.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
9, 2, 6, 4.
Sorry about that.
Bluetooth disconnected.
All right. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. So I was on my car and I forgot I was still on my car. So yeah, just wanted to share some information, some tidbits, some things that I found has helped me stay in a higher level of vibration, stay uplifted. Even though there's so much chaos going on, it's like me and my family are in a bubble. Sometimes I forget until I walk out the door and I'm like, oh, I mean, not really, but really. Anyway, so some different things you can do, because if you're constantly seeing things that are negative, that make you angry, that make you sad, that has you scared, if you are constantly around things like that, or seeing things like that, or talking to people about things like that, if you're constantly doing that, that's all your mind is going to be focused on, right? Because what you focus on grows. So if all you're doing is hearing quarantine, unemployment, hardship, that's all you're going to find. And if you're constantly thinking, what am I going to do to protect my family? Am I a great spouse? Am I a good enough parent? Am I a good enough child? Am I a good enough employee? Am I a good enough boss? Am I, pretty enough? Am I healthy enough? Am I wealthy enough? And if all you're doing is questioning and doubting and being unsure of yourself, that's all you're going to get. You're not going to leave much room for goodness, because goodness and, let me turn off my wipers, goodness and doubt and worry are not on the same level. It's impossible to smile and feel good and frown and scowl at the same time. It's impossible. It can't occupy the same space. So if you want to raise your energy level, stop consuming, stop allowing everything to be based on fear. Every now and then, start telling yourself that you are good, you are worthy, you have done the best you can. You did the very best that you could in that situation, and there's nothing else that could have gone any differently, right? If you're constantly doubting yourself, you're never going to build that self-confidence. So as long as you do everything the best of your ability, if you're half-assing stuff, then, hey. But if you really are doing your hardest, if you really are trying your best, if you really are attempting and trying, then know that you're doing good. Then know that you are worthy, and know that you are loved, and give yourself a pat on the back every now and then, right? And then what you can do is start using all of your senses. Start doing things that makes you feel good, right? Start picking up activities and hobbies that make you happy. Start treating yourself. Start pampering yourself. Make a bath. I mentioned that the other day. I used to always take baths growing up as a child, and just imagine myself in a big jacuzzi, even though it was a small little tub. But I used to imagine that, and still now as an adult, I do the same thing. I get bubbles, I get flowers, little rose petals, I get essential oils, not from the Dollar Tree. Please do not go to the Dollar Tree and get essential oils and put it in your bath, because it will burn your skin. It's really harsh. So you want to get natural essential oils that aren't going to be harsh, that's suitable to wear, right? If you go to the Dollar Tree for essential oils for your diffuser, that's fine. But if you're trying to put it in your bath, you want to spend some money on it. So it should be, at minimum like $5, anywhere from $5 to $15, depending where you go. If you have a holistic store, a spiritual store, or a natural store, a Whole Foods, no. Well, I don't know if Whole Foods sell it or not because I don't shop there, but like Chamberlain's, I shop there and they have essential oil. So you want to go to places like that. But, take a couple drops of essential oil. I love lavender for soothing and relaxing. Cinnamon is a great smell for prosperity. Rose, again, is a great smell for love. Start dropping some of that in your bath and sit in a nice steaming bath and, pour yourself a nice drink, whether it's tea or water or coffee or wine, whatever it is, and just take 20 minutes for yourself and feel like you're royal. Feel like you are amazing. Go ahead and give yourself permission to talk to yourself and let yourself know that you're doing good. If you're giving yourself time to feel good physically, to feel good mentally, to feel good emotionally, it's going to quiet the doubts. It's going to start building your self-confidence, and it's going to give you the opportunity to say, you know what? My mind is healthy, and when I go out and I deal and I interact with people, now it's going to be a healthy interaction. Understand that your thoughts are not going to be the same as everyone else's, and you can respect that. That's how you let joy in, by accepting yourself, by loving yourself, and then allowing yourself to do the same for others. No matter how idiotic you think they sound, no matter how right you feel you are, you can still respect other people's opinions and let it be just for them. But it has to start with accepting yourself. You have to accept that you're not always right. No, sometimes you're wrong, and other people are the same, and you keep it going and you keep that mental space clear. But start doing things for you, because everything begins with thought. And if you are not having good thoughts, you will not have a good life. I don't care. Why do you think these millionaires commit suicide? Why these NFL players are still robbing people? Like, why? You have millions of dollars. You have houses. You have women. You have money. You have luxury. You have all the things that you should have, right? That people tell you make you happy, but they're not happy. You know why? Because happiness doesn't come from the outside. Happiness comes from the inside. You have to be happy within. And anything within is going to start from here, start from your brain, and let that travel to your heart. And then it allows you to exude that to others. But you have to start thinking more of yourself. Stop thinking that you are less than, and that you are unworthy, and that quarantine is going to be the doom for you, and now your life is ruined. And, even if you are in one of those states where it's completely locked down, they're making you wear a mask, you don't have any food in your pantry right now, please understand that things could be worse. Things could always be worse. Things could always be worse. When I used to have to go and borrow $5 from my neighbor who I never spoke to so I could go to the Chinese restaurant up the street and get the $5 fried rice, the ham fried rice with the honey chicken wings, which came 4, and I would split that with me and my 3 children to make sure that we didn't freaking starve. I still kept optimism. I still stayed positive and was thankful that I was able to go to the flipping neighbor and they didn't shoot me on their doorstep and beg them if I can borrow $5 until I get paid. Okay? There's always a silver lining to things. There's always ways to stay positive. It's just a matter of how you frame that. And I was able to go back and pay the neighbor. And I was, maybe I was walking to the bus and I found $20 on the street. You know how many times that happened to me? We're running for the bus and I find money on the street. But that was because I always told myself, you're better than this. You're doing the best you can. This too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever. No storm lasts forever. But I had to keep that upbeat level. I had to keep that my vibration high so I could resonate on the same level of things that came in success. Because again, you can't smile and frown at the same time. The two things cannot occupy the same space. So you have to clear your mental space of those things that cause you fear and doubt and unsurety, and stand in things that you know make you feel good, that make you do good. If you don't want to wear a mask right now, don't wear a freaking mask unless it's mandated. You know, my son's graduation, I have to, so I'm going to. But I think I'm going to get a crochet mask. I'm going to find my grandma and ask her to crochet, knit me one so I have holes, because those masks make you hot. But listen, that's my truth. I don't have to wear one right now. There's nothing. I have 4 children at home who I dearly love. One of them who is autistic and cannot speak. I am not going to compromise their immune system and do something that's going to hurt them at all. And I know that me not wearing a mask is not going to hurt them, because I allow myself to think outside the box and not fall into the fear tactics. My 100-year-old grandfather, who's in the hospital right now, I'm waiting to go pick him up from the hospital because, not because of COVID, but because of something completely different. He won't wear a mask until the family kept getting on him and getting on him. And you know what? Now that I think about it, it wasn't until the family kept getting on him and telling him to wear a mask while he's outside. If he goes to the store, he needs to do this. And then he passed out. That's why he's in the hospital, because he passed out and they couldn't wake him up. Breathing in that doggone carbon dioxide. Because now while he's in the hospital, you know what? He's not wearing a mask in there. In the hospital. And he's 100 years old. Man, get out of here. Listen. So, the way to keep things positive. Thank you for that revelation. Wow, that's funny. The way to keep things positive in a time of chaos and insurity is to assure yourself that you're on the right path, that you're doing good. As long as you're doing things from your heart, from a place of passion, don't doubt yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Don't doubt yourself and start treating yourself. Start doing things to pamper you. If, getting your nails done pampers you, you can't get to the nail salon, do it yourself. Just paint your nails yourself. They're your nails. They're yours. I promise you that you are not giving things on your body that you can't take care of. So I promise you that you know how to do your own nails. I mentioned the other day that, I think it was yesterday, when I said I used to eat certain things and pretend it was a different food. Like, I would put jelly on crackers and pretend it's caviar, because that's what the rich people did. I mean, hey, right now we're all in the same level field. It doesn't matter if you have money or not. Everyone's in their house or on restriction. So just keep reminding yourself of that. Just keep reminding yourself of that. Keep reminding yourself of that. Do things that make you physically feel good, emotionally feel good, and spiritually feel good. And all this other chaos will melt away. And you will vibrate and be on a level of such high energy, nothing will bring you down. So I hope that helped you all for today. That's today's Mindset Monday. I hope you go and be great. I've been taking a break from my Mindset Mondays. It seems the cause of heart attacks and strokes and things that, was the number one killer in this country since this quarantine happened is all gone down. Even though it's more stressful for people right now, right? Things that make you go, But that is that. So I'm going to go grab my stuff and I am out of here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Auntie Isabella. Oh, thank you, Auntie. Your nephew got this for me. Zay bought this for me from Little Africa in Georgia, in Atlanta, rather. Yes. Well, Atlanta, Georgia, same place. All right, guys. Thanks. See you all later.